Hi everyone, this is Autopostrophe. Let's continue our game of The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero running on PlayStation 5. And again, this is a PlayStation 4 game. I mean, barely. Obviously not natively made on PlayStation 5, or PlayStation 4. Or, you know, originally a PSP game, or a PC game, then a PC game. Or then a PSP game, or maybe a PSP game and then a PC game. One of those two. It was always a dream for me to tour Crossbell. Seeing the wonderful sights put me in a daze, hence the situation I'm currently in. I'm tired of searching. Crossbell City is way too large. Oh, and I intend to return to my home country today. I'm begging you, officers, please hurry. Wait, what am I doing? Detective. Open all the lists. Notebooks. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. What am I supposed to do? Just to find something. What am I doing for him? Is there no... Is there no quest log? Gotta be a quest log. What's going on? Oh, don't be so stubborn, Rixia. I promise it's not a big deal. Stay with me for as long as you'd like. No, really, I couldn't. I appreciate the offer, but I'll be fine. Really, I'll just find a cheap apartment somewhere. City Hall's information desk should be able to point me in the right direction, I think. True. That's probably the quickest and easiest way to go about it. You can take care of your citizenship application while you're there, too. I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Not only did I cut our practice short, but now I'm bothering you with all these questions. Holy smokes. Is that Ilia Platier? Ilia Platier. I think I've seen her in a few magazines. And who might you be? My sincerest apologies, but our conceal has a performance starting at 6 p.m. If you're a fan, we'd appreciate it if you would return at a later time. Sorry, sir. We didn't intend to come here unannounced. Please excuse us then. Boy, that was embarrassing. I thought we could go in there without any issues. Excuse me, but who exactly is this Ilia Platier? She is stunning. What? How could you not know who Ilia Platier is? Man, you've been living under a rock all these years. Say that again. Calm down, you two. To answer your question, Tio, she's a bit of a celebrity. Thanks, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, pardon me. No, it was our fault. We shouldn't have been standing in your way. It's okay. Have a nice day. Huh. She's from the troop? I've never seen her face before, though. Is she a new member? I can't believe there's no quest log. What the heck? I thought there was. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do for him. That's what happens when you don't play a game like every day or just have one game you play, you know, I mean, the assumptions that developers make about your gaming habits is astounding, you know. You're only going to play our game ever. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're going to give you all these things that are going to be really hard to remember unless you only play our game. Like, come on, man, really? First one was allow me to give you a rundown of spending reports. Yeah, okay. The dangerous monster Megabat has been sighted on Geofront's A1 sector. Lost item search. I lost some items in the city. I'm looking for somebody to help find them. Okay. What did you lose? Conversation history at least. No, I don't have any of that. This is before any of those convenient things existed in games. Does you know how old the game is. Right, we just have to look randomly everywhere for whatever it is that he said he lost. I have no idea. Or anything could be. Ah, how lovely. The hustle and bustle keeps things fresh. Besides, reading here with a cup of coffee in hand relaxes me like nothing else. Good day, everyone. Welcome to Vincept. Will you be dining in or taking out? We're happy to accommodate either here. Just let us know when you place your order. I do not remember what the clue was for him, and he doesn't repeat his clue, which is not really what you're supposed to do. Again, this game is older, so something convenient like recalling a quest or having a quest log, you know, was beyond this time, I suppose. I'm assuming it's going to be something like twinkling that's obvious. Cleaning laundry, washing the dishes. Dad insists don't know how to clean at all. It's because they're so lazy. Oh hey, aren't you the little girl I used to see at Wendy's place back in the day? Are you friends with my sister? Oh, don't worry, it's nothing. Sorry for bothering you. Figures she doesn't remember me. It's been 3 years after all. Wow, Lloyd. Didn't know you liked him that young. No, I do not. Are you trying to destroy my reputation? Okay, I don't think this is it. My husband has yet again decided to redecorate our apartment. I up and leave the place whenever he does it. I can't stand it. How am I supposed to enjoy quality working on my handicrafts? Did he go to the shopping district? I guess that would make sense. Whatever the hell that is, I don't remember this. Is this the shopping district? I have no idea. not in the law office. We're just gonna wander until we run into something. Okay. Entertainment district, was it here? It says a casino. Sure, the illustrious Barker Casino. It's my go-to place in Crossbell City. So how about it, guys? A little casino action to celebrate our newfound division? Yeah, I don't think so. Please try to use your brain, Randy. Come on, Mademoiselle Ellie. Give me one good reason why we shouldn't. Well, for one, we're in the middle of training today. Sorry, Randy, but you're out of luck this time. Was he in the back alley? I don't know. Hey, you brats. You got some business here or something? Can't let you kids past here. It's private property, understand? What's with these guys? They definitely aren't your friendly neighbors. Yeah, I think they're with the Mafia. I'd like to investigate when we get the chance, but we're still just rookies. For now, we shouldn't press our luck. Don't think he was in the administrative district. Don't think he was in the harbor district. Not in the IBC. The map's way too big, or it's way too zoomed out. I need more specific stuff than that. Gonna look up a quest guide. I don't remember what we're supposed to do, and the game's not helping me. Trot. Department store receptionist. Oh, this is multiple things. Oh my god. Times department store. Central Square. Times department store. This is one location Trant visited. He may have lost his belongings here. Excuse me, do you happen to have a lost and found here? You've lost something of yours? The front desk more or less serves as the lost and found, and we have a few things on hand. What are you looking for? A few things, eh? Do you think they've got Trant's stuff? Hopefully. I'm not that shocked that they find a lot of dropped stuff, given how big the Times building is. Trant said he lost his wallet, a souvenir, and a third thing. Upon reflection, it might have been wise to ask for more details about each of the items. Oh, wait a minute. Are you referring to the customer whose wallet fell out of a hole in his bag? That's him. Oh, thank goodness. Someone ended up seeing him drop it after all. Oh, not quite. We only discovered it after the fact. It's just that he stuck out like a sore thumb. He most certainly did. He was happily laughing and cracking jokes with every person he ran into. Then when he was on his way out, his bag caught one of the display cases. It was only when we were cleaning up later that we found the wallet. Well then, I cannot say that I'm surprised to hear this. He never bothered to come here to search for it. Poor guy must have given up already. Guess that's why he ended up coming to us for help. Please wait a moment, we'll bring it right away. There you are. Man's wallet. Thanks, you two. You're lifesavers. Our pleasures. Just make sure that he gets back. Just make sure that gets back in the right hands. Okay, one thing down. Go to Marty the fish vendor on East Street. East Street Marketplace. Trot mentioned he'd come through here. Maybe he lost his item. Maybe his lost item is somewhere in that area. Excuse me, do you happen to have found any lost items around here lately? Lost something, eh? Actually, wait a sec. Now that you mention it, there was a young man who dropped something here yesterday. I remember him because he made some dumb joke when he stopped by my stall. I don't think he noticed the gaping hole in his bag because a package fell out of it when he wasn't paying attention. When I saw it lying there, I tried to chase after him to give it back, but he was already gone. Nice, looks like we hit the jackpot. So, were you police folks who were sent to come get it for him? I guess I'll leave it with you then. Souvenir. Okay, so what's the mystery third item, since he doesn't even know what it is? A harbor vendor. This guy did go all over the place. hell's the harbor? I mean, I've been there before. This is a big-ass town. I mean, really. This is your opening town. It's absolutely monstrous. Hey, Training Limited, Crossbell Ranch. If you have business with us, please knock. Trot did spend some time in the Harbor District, so he might have dropped something of his around here. Excuse me, have you seen any items lying on the ground recently? Oh, are you looking for something? Actually, now that you mention it, there was some weirdo hanging out in the park earlier. I remember him yelling about a hole in his bag at some point. You'd think it was the end of the world with how he was freaking out over it. That certainly sounds like him. I only saw it from a distance, so I have no clue what he might have lost. That's too bad. Hold on, one of my customers mentioned finding something on the ground earlier today. She hangs out in the park around here pretty often, so it shouldn't be hard to find her. Why not try asking her for more details? Okay, you're just running around. Excuse me, would you have to have seen anything lying around here recently? Something that seemed left behind? Oh my, lost something, have we? I actually found something stuck in the grass on the outskirts of the park. I was kind of curious, so I picked it up. And just in time, too, it was nearly blown away by the wind. Blown away by the wind? Our client could not recall what his third missing item was, so I suppose nothing is out of the question. What is it exactly? I take it you guys were looking for this? Here, it's all yours. Republic-bound tickets? A train ticket? I doubt he's going anywhere without this bad boy. Well, he won't have to worry about that now. We managed to retrieve all of his missing items. Great work, guys. Let's go back to Tronton and tell him the good news. I'm sure he'll be glad to see his valuables again. Okay, is there an easy way to get to the where we were then? Because he's in a hotel, right? Entertainment district. You said you lost 3 things, correct? Luckily, we were able to track them down. Here you are, and please don't drop them again, okay? You don't want to buy a new bag so this doesn't happen again. Hand over man's wallet, souvenir, Republic-bound ticket. You guys are miracle workers. This is definitely my stuff, and here I was about to give up on ever finding them and head home. Excuse me, but how would you have gotten home without your wallet, or your ticket for that matter? You know what? You make a pretty good point there. Ha ha ha. Anyway, thanks for your help. Contacting the police was sort of a last-ditch option in my mind. I mean, you guys were great, but I haven't heard the best things about the CPD. Like, I was really surprised when you 4 even showed up to help at all. I see. I think I'm finally starting to get why the special support section was made. Isn't it wonderful, though, the feeling of helping out someone in need? At any rate, that should be it for this request. Lost item completed. And then you have to go all the way back to the station to report request finished. You have to tell this is an old school game. It makes you just run around aimlessly. Oh, I have to hit report.
皆さん、どうもお疲れ様です。それでは報告を受けたまわりますね。わわ、大変でしたね。報告は以上ですね。ではまた依頼を達成したらよろしく。
See, vacancy verification. City's Residential Affairs is reviewing residents' registrations, seeking assistance from the CPD and verifying vacant units. Really? Okay, examine the gate closest to the northeast of the residential district. Little cat break. It's locked. I believe Representative Campbell lives in this mansion. Representative Campbell? Who's that? He's the leader of the Republican faction of the Diet. You'd be surprised how far his influence can reach. It'd be wise for us not to bother him if we don't have any business here. Good call. I think I'll pass on meeting him until we have a reason to. Whoa, this mansion's really impressive. It looks like the gate is closed, though. Hey, Lloyd, wouldn't it be rude to loiter in front of someone's house if we don't really have any business here? Yeah, you're right. Whoever lives here must be pretty famous. It'd be wise not to intrude on them so suddenly. Oh my, the flowers are looking thirsty. I've been taking care of this flower bed for the past year. Come and admire my babies. They're especially beautiful now that they're in full bloom. Could it be? Am I a professional at watering flowers? Okay, looks like people live here. With residents. Granny ordered me to take care of all the cleaning. I'm still sleepy, but I don't think I can brush this off to the side. Cleaning first, napping second. They have the gate closest to the northeast of the residential district. Oh, that's this one. It seemed to not do anything. Talk to the NPCs in the Fisherman's Guild on the East Street. And examine the locked doors to the second floor of the Akasha Apartments on the same street. On the East Street? Well, these are just like running around quests. Nope. Poor baby. Fishy fishies. All the boys in my house are hefty eaters. It's total pain in my behind to prepare enough food for all of them. Welcome, folks. Oh, I haven't seen your faces around these parts. How about I throw you guys a little extra on me? Man, this dude must have gone through a ton of trouble to get all these veggies on display like this. I don't know what it is about these street vendors, but whatever they're selling always looks so irresistible. Oh, that's mighty nice to hear. These bad boys are delivered straight from Amorica Village. Please pick out your favorites. Oh, welcome. Our veggies are extra fresh today, so I hope you'll buy some. Welcome. Are you interested in handicrafts made by yours truly? Then look no further. Wow, they've even got stores like this. Might I ask what this revolving object is? Haha, glad you asked, kid. This one's called a pinwheel. These babies are used as good luck charms out in the East. Feel free to take one if you like. Who knows, it might even bring you some good fortune. There's a weird pause after you do everything. Oh, I don't recognize you kids. Is this your first time coming to East Street? Lots of merchants and immigrants live around here, if you were curious. Foreigners have been welcomed with open arms on this street for as long as I can remember. Huh, fishing up by the streams on the Maine's mountain path, eh? I'm super excited just thinking about it. Oh, I think they're discussing fishing with each other. Peter, you know I can hardly refuse when it comes to showing off my master techniques. Well, how about we hold ourselves a tournament near the stream then? Who are these people? Why do I always get stuck cleaning the fish tank? This is so lame, what a pain. That's one massive fish tank. What the heck is this place? So, this building belongs to the Bracer Guild. Indeed, they are an international non-governmental organization serving to keep the peace and protect civilians. Yep, they're Crossbell's favorite allies of justice, and our competitors. Though I believe officially at least we have a collaborative relationship with them. Oh, why hello there, welcome to the Bracer Guild. You must be from that new little experiment of the police department running the SSS, right? What? How does he know about us? Allow me to properly introduce myself. I'm Lloyd Bannings from the CPD Special Support Section. And you are? You can call me Michael. I serve as the Bracer Guild's receptionist out here on Crossbell. I heard about you guys from Arios. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Still, I'm surprised you recognized us as soon as we walked in. Well, the badges were a dead giveaway, and then the eclectic lineup of yours narrowed it down quite a bit. Anyway, from what I hear, your little group has taken more than a few notes from the Bracer Guild, Yeah? I cannot deny that. I'm guessing you Bracers aren't too amused by that. Oh, don't be silly, we don't mind one little bit. In fact, we welcome you with open arms. We're always drowning in requests, and every Bracer in my guild is already running around the skate like a headless chicken. You'd be doing us a huge favor by taking on some of that work, you know? I see. It's a bit of a relief to hear that. Don't go getting ahead of yourselves just yet. You still haven't done diddly squat to prove you're useful. Half-ass help only makes more work for us. Not pulling any punches, I see. I know I'm being a tad harsh, but we honestly have some of the best bracers Zemuria has to offer here in Crossbell. Arios is a given, of course, but each and every one of our other members are pros at what they do, and the citizens trust them immensely. On the other hand, the SSS is just a group of newbies the CPD threw together to salvage its image. So you can see why I might still have doubts that you'll be able to help, right? Yeah. There's no arguing against that. Measuring up to them is definitely a tall order. Can't deny that. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll ease off on the teasing for now. You just focus on working hard and doing what you can for now. If you fall and scrape your knees, we'll be there to kiss your boo-boos and make it all better. Well, look, we'll give it our all. Okay, well, that was a lot of conversation that really didn't need to happen, but okay. My mom and dad keep making me babysit Mei Ling. I wish they'd let me have some alone time. This has people in it. Door's locked. Who else do I talk to? I mean... Oh, dearie, we meet again. If I recall correctly, we sat across from each other on the train. Oh, you're that kind lady from back then. That's right, you said your house was on East Street. This must be it then. I remember how you offered to carry our luggage for us. Such an admirable young man you are. Oh, by the way, my husband is upstairs if you'd like to talk to him. I'm sure he'd be pleased to see you again. Sure, I'd be happy to. Oh, you're that lad we sat on the train with, right? How was your first day at work? Well, I guess I'd say it feels like I'm finally getting into gear now. Oh, are those your colleagues? It's nice to see a group of young people working together towards a better tomorrow. I don't know how much I can help, but feel free to drop by and chat if you want to. Back in my day, I was a merchant. I'm lucky to have a few connections around the state. Oh wow, I never knew that. Who are you acquainted with exactly? Well, let me think. There's the mayor of Crossbell, then there's a certain association of merchants. On top of that, a good friend of mine is also a director of St. Ursula Hospital. Lloyd, is this guy kind of a big deal? Sir, what do you do for a living? Glad you asked. I'm the sitting chairman of Crossbell's Business Owners Association. Oh, don't go getting all nervous now. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. His appearance does not play the part, though. So, this is Chairman Moores of the Business Owners Association. One thing we'll need to decide on before we start our business, and that's the company's name, the president. Well, come on, the name's totally important. Oh yeah, who decides the name? The president, right? Chomp. I work as a delivery truck driver, and I gotta make the rounds. I gotta make the round trips out to Calvert daily. To be honest, it can get pretty taxing too much. Ooh, what a cute customer. Will you be dining in, or are you booking a room? We have spots open for either. Just let me know when you're ready, okay? Welcome to the best combination bar and inn in town. The city's kind of a hodgepodge of styles around here, huh? Back when Crossbell was Calvardian territory, a bunch of immigrants came here. After mixing with all the other immigrants, everybody's nationality is a total mystery. This sort of melting pot environment has its upsides too, I guess. Hey, customers aren't allowed to get out now. If you need to order, do it at the counter. Okay, yeah, sure. That's right, I forget it's an inn. Okay, I think I talked to everyone, so that should do that part, I guess. In downtown district, enter the Lotus Heights apartments. This town really is too big. Especially for the first town you go to. I mean, this may be the only town you go to with it being so big. Back alley. Administrative. Need downtown. Door's locked. Speak to receptionist Shion. I think I need to activate the quest. I did a lot running around and I didn't activate the quest, even though it's in my list of things to do. Looking for information on the cheapest apartment? Take this brochure. I'm sure it'll prove more than useful to you. Oh, I wasn't aware these existed. What a relief. Do you mind if I borrow one and read through it? Not at all, ma'am. We're they're there for you to take. I'd be careful with cheaper apartments if I were you. I need to hurry and sort out my housing situation so I can return to practicing. My apologies. I started thinking aloud. Anyway, thank you for your assistance. Oh, I'm so sorry. Not at all. Bow. I like how they bothered to animate titty bounces even in these tiny ass sprites. Didn't we just see her not too long ago? Something tells me we'll be seeing more of her in the future. Welcome to Crossbell City Hall. If you're here to pay for your utilities or change your address, you've come to the right place. Feel free to inquire about additional services. Excuse us, we're with the CPD. We're here in response to a support request submitted by City Hall. Oh, you're with the police? Wonderful, I wasn't expecting you to respond so quickly. Right, could you give us more details about the request, please? I believe it had to do with confirming vacancies of certain residents. Yes, of course, allow me to explain. You're familiar with all the resident registrations, correct? Anyone wishing to move to Crossbell must visit us to register for residency. The reality is people will frequently move in and out of the city without going through the appropriate avenues. It's become more and more difficult for us to keep track of it all. I see. Therefore, we are seeking your help to verify a vacant residence in the city. We need to rectify our documents that have any mislabeled vacancies. The folks over at Residential Affairs have their hands full, so we greatly appreciate the assistance. You're telling us that we have to play errand boys for the government? Don't be rude, Randy. Verifying vacancies is actually important in catching certain criminal activities. Finding the documents in a timely manner is critical. Oh yeah? Huh, go figure. It'll be good for us to walk around the city and get the lay of things while we're at it. Will you be able to help us then? Yes. Thank you very much. I'll hand these documents over to you. These files are relevant to the request and will guide you in your work. Understood. We should look them over. Thank you. Vacancy list. Let's see. There are 3 different locations in total. There's one near the entrance to the residential district. Looks like there's one on E Street, and according to this, it's right next to the Bracer Guild. Right at the Bracer Guild? Sweet. That'll be pretty easy to remember. The last one looks like it's in downtown district. It's an apartment complex known as Lotus Heights. There appear to be 3 documented vacancies. Just a moment, please. I'll note this down in the detective notebook. Scribble, scribble. Okay, all done. Thanks for taking care of that, Ellie. We'll begin working on verifying the outlined vacancies now. Should we come back here once we've completed the task? Yes, please report back to me once you've completed verifying all 3 locations. I'll leave everything in your capable hands. Holy shit, there's so much talking in this game. So much. Everybody has so much to say. And not necessarily anything important either. Door's locked. Ah, is this room also vacant? It's not on the list, so perhaps the tenant is just out right now, though I can't say for sure. According to City Hall's documents, the East Street vacancy is located to the right of the Bracer Guild. We should make our way there. This is the building directly to the right of the Bracer Guild. Wasn't it supposed to be vacant, though? It does not display any signs of vacancy at all. Quite the opposite, actually. Maybe we can check with the receptionist and see what the deal is. And I want to go on another fishing trip sometime soon. Wahaha, I bet you would, wouldn't you? Excuse us, sir. We're with the... Oh, you kids are interested in joining? Wahaha, well, I'll gladly accept you. Welcome to the Fisherman's Guild. Boy, am I glad to see younger fishing enthusiasts joining us. Joining the Fisherman's Guild? Pardon me, sir, but what exactly is this place? Oh, sorry about that, kid. This is the gathering grounds of fishing enthusiasts, the Crossbell branch of the Fisherman's Guild. Hey, kid with the blue and white jacket there, you look like you've handled a few rods before. I can sniff out talent from cells away. How about it, kid? Looking to get your bait on? What? I mean, sure, I used to go fishing back when I was a kid. But I'm working right now. Sorry. I'm impressed how easily he could tell Lloyd he has fishing experience. These old men mystify me. Ah, man, that caught me off guard. Anyway, this might go without saying, but this building isn't vacant, right? Because according to the records from City Hall, this place should be unoccupied. What? Of course it's not. That's impossible. As you can see, we're in the process of planning our next fishing event. While we're on the topic of vacancies, there's an apartment complex by the name of Acacia right up the street. Pretty sure there's a vacant room up in there. That's what you're looking for, maybe. You'll find Acacia 2 buildings over from us, to the left of the Bracer Guild. The actual vacancy is 2 buildings away? You tell me the records were botched? That seems to be the case. In that case, we should head there and confirm it so the City Hall can update the records. Yeah, well, I mean, they talk so much for just something that's a very, very simple thing to do. Which I guess is good, if you want like a lot of detail in your RPGs. Sometimes I just want them to just say something very simple so we can move on. The door's locked. Excuse me, is anyone home? I'm not seeing anyone inside, Lloyd. Yeah, it seems that way. Oh, what are you all doing over there? That there's a vacant room. Looks like we're right on the money. Yeah, the last tenant moved away about a half a month ago. I'd suggest you contact the landlord directly if you're interested in moving in. Well, I guess the vacancy on East Street was referring to this apartment. Did the previous tenant not file the proper papers or something when he split? Man, how lazy can you get? That reminds me, the City Hall receptionist had mentioned that their records may not be completely accurate. And now I understand what she meant by it. Okay, so the vacancy on East Street is room 202 at Akashi Apartments. I should write down all the details. Alright, let's move on to the next one. I mean, look how much they talked about this vacancy. It could have been just, yeah, this looks like this is the correct vacancy. I mean, it was a lot of blah blah just for so little information that was necessary. If I'm not mistaken, this is Lotus Heights. There should be 3 vacancies according to the documents provided by City Hall. Oh, are you with the government? Actually, we're the police officers. We're just here to examine some vacancies that help bolster our crime prevention efforts. Vacancies, eh? I don't recall there being 1 vacant room, though. Are you certain? Are there not 3? Nope, don't believe so. It doesn't shock me that the government has trouble keeping up with that kind of information, to be honest. Though I imagine that's probably why the downtown district has fallen into such disrepair. They've more or less given up on us. Anyway, you're welcome to inspect the rooms as long as you don't disturb the other tenants. Okay then, shall we go take a look around? Sure, sounds like a plan. The door's locked. Excuse me, is anybody home? I failed to detect any presence inside. Yeah, that makes sense. Check out all the dust on the doorknob too. I doubt anyone was lived here for a long time. Figures as much. I believe every other unit is occupied, making this the only vacant unit. Okay, Unit 203 of Lotus Heights. Scribble, scribble. Alright, let's move on to the next one. So much running around. And everything's so far away from each other, too. Not only are you running around, you're running around like vast distances across the map. I think this is the vacant house. It has the right address. The gate's locked. It doesn't look like anybody's here. Doesn't matter how you look at it, that's an empty mansion. Agreed. I'm unable to detect any presence from within. I think this house has been abandoned for a little over 10 years. I remember hearing rumors about this house being haunted back when I was a child. Oh, really? Ellie and I are around the same age, but I've never heard that rumor at all. At any rate, I think we're successfully verified the vacancy. Sweet, I think that just about covers all the inspections, right? How about we go hit up the lovely lady back at City Hall now? Holy crap, these missions are a drag. There's so much running around. Hello everyone, is the verification process going well? Yeah, we wrapped up a little while ago. We are here to submit our report. Lloyd handed over the correct documents. Wow, you even included footnotes for each of the room numbers. Thank you so much. I'm sure Residential Affairs will be more than grateful for the help. I'd rather they worked on being a bit more organized with their documentation instead. All their mistakes had us on one seriously wild goose chase. As we are not part of their organization, it may not be our place to comment, but the organization of the original documents was subpar at best. I'm truly sorry for the trouble. Residential Affairs tries their hardest to ensure complete accuracy in their documentation. However, Diet members are constantly putting pressure on them. I hope you will accept my apology on their behalf. No, that's okay. We may have been a little insensitive. Seems they have their own share of problems. Right, members of the Crossbell Diet can make life harder for a lot of people. Anyway, I'm glad we can be of assistance. I know it can get overwhelming at times, so please don't hesitate to contact us for help again. I agree. Assignments of a similar nature should be no problem for us. Just say the word and we'll be there. Thank you for the offer. We'll be sure to take you up on it when the time comes. God, it's like everybody has to say something. Everybody has a line. No matter how throwaway or insignificant or you know, whatever. It's like there's so much talking that doesn't need to happen. Dangerous monitor has been sighted in Geofront's A1 sector. Okay, so is that the same place we were? The A1 sector? We can't go outside the city, and there's only one place where there's a dungeon.
行くぞ。やっやっ負けられない。
私の番です。そこです。
俺の番だ。えいはっ。任せろ。はっ。おととい来やがれってな。
Oh, that's right. I have to sneak behind enemies too.
よっしゃ、畳みかけるぞ。俺の番だな。エニグマ、駆動。
さてと。エニグマ、駆動。さてと。エニグマ駆動。
よっしゃ。エニグマ駆動。いい感じだぜ。やっ
みんなチャンスよ。
あいた行くぞ。えいっや
私の番ね。はいよかった。
負けられない。
行きます。そこです。
任せてくれ。えいはっ。 せてくれ。えいっと。よし、もう大丈夫だ。やっと。
先生可能始めましょう。
やるか。
さてと、私の番。
よし、ここだ。よっしゃ、一気にボコるぞ。了解。
オッケーです。
ま、こんなもんかね。えいっと。
敵接近注意してください。
おう、任せてくれ。
行きます。
行くぜ。はっ、あのってろ。まだまだいける。やっと。せいで。
先生可能始めましょう。私の分
行くぞ。やっ、よし、もう大丈夫だ。せいと。せいと。
先生可能始めましょう。
やるか。任せてくれ。エリア。
よかった。
The high speed mode helps.
よし、一気に行くぞ。
任せて。そこ。さあ先を急ぎましょう。
えいっと。
敵出現
行くぞ。
めんどくさいです。
俺のま、こんなもんかね。
Alright.
強そうね。みんな気をつけて。
行くぞ。
任せて。はい。そこです。
よっしゃ。はっ、よし。
私の番ね。私の番です。
Oh, really? Gosh.
はいドライブ開始。それ敵集団撃破しました。
Eliminate monster in Geofront A sector. Great work, everyone. Well, that thing was a complete pushover compared to the one Arios took down. That may be so, but as long as we work together, there's nothing we can't overcome. Agreed. Also, I just deactivated the lock on the inner door. That should save us a lot of time, so we should exit that way. Gotcha. When did she even do that? Pushing the button does nothing. Calibrated cannot be used at the time.
はい、特務支援課ロイド・バニングスです。
ああ、俺だ。調子の方はどうだ？
セルゲイ課長、ちょうど今手配されていた魔獣を倒し。
順調で結構。今どこにいる？
ジオフロントを出たところですが。
まあそんなに遠いわけじゃないな。
え？
お前たちに緊急の捜査任務を与える。支援要請は後回しでいいから最優先で対応してくれ。
了解です。それで一体何を操作すれば？
担当エリアにある旧市街。急いでそちらへ向かい。住民から警察に連絡があった。厄介な二組の不良集団が喧嘩を始めようとしてるらしい。後腐れがないように止めてこい。以上だ。
待ってください。喧嘩を止めろって、それって捜査任務じゃってもう切れてるし。
課長から？
その調子だとろくでもない話っぽそうだな。
いや、それがさ。
Lloyd briefly explained what Sergei tasked them with doing.
旧市街の不良集団。
さっき旧市街で見たあの物騒なガキどもか。
データベースによると確かサーベルバイパーとテスタメンツという2チームが旧市喧嘩などは日常茶飯事だとか。
俺が町を離れていた間にそんな連中が出てきてたのか。まあいい。とにかく急いで旧市街に行ってみよう。小競り合いが始まる前になんとか止める必要がありそうだ。
ええ、そうね。
そんじゃとっとと旧市街に向かうとするかね。
Let's see if he's gonna make me do it.
こちら、それではランクアップですね。おめでとうございます。
Present with a bravery badge accessory.
特典の品もすぐにそちらにお疲れ様です。
Okay, that's everything. Amulet carried by mountain climbers to ward off the cold. Badge reaching police emblem brings forth courage. That's the exit to the city, right? Yeah, okay.
あれは
おお、一触即発みたいだな。
おうおう、青坊主ども、あんまり調子こいてるとマジでぶち殺すぞ。
とっきりネタ上がってたよ。てめえらクソ汚い真似したってよ。
これだから低能な連中。君たちごときチンピラに卑怯な真似をするまで。
そちらこそよくも仲間を病院送りにしてくれたな。目には目、歯には歯を。覚悟してもらうぞ。
上等だよこの青坊主ども。バルドさんが出るまでもね。
こちらこそワジの手を煩わせるまでもない。総員聖戦の準備。バイパーどもを殲滅する。待った。
なんだ。
見かけない顔。双方喧嘩。ここは公共の広場だ。他の住民が迷惑している。
なんだお前、いきなり現れて口出しを。
まあ普通そうだわな。
どうするの？
はあ。
Reveal your detective. Reveal your detective notebook. Stop them without revealing your identity. No, we'll reveal our notebook.
クロスベル警察特務支援課のものだ。付近住民の要請により君たちの喧嘩を止めに来た。
はあ、警察だ。
少しこいてんじゃねえぞ。
ほとんど警官も寄りつかないのに、そんなわけがあるか。
まったくつくならもっとマシな嘘をつきたまえ。とにかく君たちがしている喧嘩は他の住民にとって迷惑なんだ。
そんなに喧嘩がしたけりゃ街の外でやってきたらどうだ。いい運動になるだろうぜ。
はあ、上等だ。この旧市街で俺たちにそんな口が聞けるとはな。
ここにはここのルールが。興味本位で口を出すつもり。言いたいのにな。
ダメだなこれは。
結局こうなるわけですか。仕方ないわね。
なんだなんだよ。よく見たら可愛い子ちゃんたちと一緒かよ。彼女にかっこいいとこを見せてやろうってつもりか。
なあなあ、そんな連中掘って俺たちとデートでもしねえ。
あ、そうだな君たち。ナンパなんかしてる場合か。
じゃあ邪魔者を追っ払ったら改めて戦闘を開始する。いいな赤マムシども。
ああ、上等だよ。そんじゃサクッとボコボコにすっかな。
敵集団との戦闘を開始。
よし。
私の番です。ドライブ開始。
行くぜ。
私の番です。エニグマ
任せてくれ。
任せて。
俺の番だな。
やっ
任せてくれ。
Yeah.
やあ、さて私の番です。ドライブ開始。
よし、俺の番だな。
私の番ね。
Now, hold on a minute. Okay.
よかった。
こいつらただの素人じゃない。
女どももただの連れかと思ったが、
あの杖はなんだ。ビリビリきたぞ。
いや、だからさっきから警察。
よっぽど信用ないのね。
上等だ。こうなったら全員でぶちのめしてやる。
我々も遅れを取るな。たとえ相手が遊撃士でもテスタメンツの誇りを見せろ。
おいおい、何やってやがる。
その辺にしときなよ。
バルドさん。
マジ来てたのか。もしかして
両チームのヘッドのお出ましのようだな。
人が昼寝をしてる間に楽しそうなことをしてるじゃねえか。なあお前ら、こいつは一体どういうつもりだ。
なんと言いますか、ワオ坊主どもにお仕置きをしようとしたら、この変な連中がですね。
タコが先走るなって言ったろうが。てめえら前座がしゃしゃり出て俺様の顔を潰すつもりかよ。
めそうもない。バルドさんの顔を潰すなんて、そんな。
君たちも一体どういうつもりかな。僕の言ったことが聞けないっていうわけだが。マジ
こいつらが絡んでくるからつい。
言い訳はいい。俺たちは和ジの手足。余計
猛省する。
まあ分かってくれればそれでいいけどね。
相変わらず気色の悪い連中だぜ。射程にそんな格好させてどこぞの宗教家気取りかよ。
別に僕がその格好を強制してるわけじゃないけどね。そっちの方こそ手下に当たり散らしてばかりだとお山の大将が知れるってもんだよ。なんだ。
どういう関係なのかしら。
まあそれはともかく。君たち警察の人って本当？とてもそうは見えないけど。
そこそこやりそうだがな。特にそこの赤毛、いいガタイしてんじゃねえか。
そりゃどうも あんたほどじゃないけどな。
まあそっちの姉ちゃんたちはとても警察には見えねえけどな。なかなかの上玉じゃねえか。
それはどうも。
新人だけど一応全員警察の人間だ。特務支援課、発足されたばかりの新部署に所属している。へえ、今日出たクロスベルタイムズに載っていたあれか。クロスベルタイムズに載っていたって、
まさか子供たちを助けた時の？
なんだこいつら何かやったのか。
ああ、ギルドのカマセイヌとして大活躍だったみたいだよ。いや、ごめん。一応少しは役立ったんだっけ。いじめるのはこのくらいにしておいて。いや、僕はワジヘミスフィア。
Buzzy Hemisphere?
一応テスタメンツのヘッドをしてるみたいだよ。
なぜ君の剣を使う？
だって君の方がいかにもヘッドじゃないか。ハゲ頭だけにヘッドが光ってるしね。
ざれ言はそこまでだ。バルド・バレスだ。サーベル・バイパーのヘッドをやってる。
ワジにバルドか。改めてクロスベル警察特務支援課のロイド・バニングスだ。二人ともどうやらこれ以上事を構えるつもりはなさそうだし、ここは任せてもいいのかな。何がおかしい？いや、おめでたいなと思ってさ。
ことを構えるつもりがない。何寝ぼけたことを言ってんだ。
何？この場で手を引くのは単に準備が済んでないから。準備が終わり次第徹底的にやり合うつもりだよ。
それも今までみたいなせこい小競り合いじゃねえ。どちらが生き残るかお互い潰し合うつもりでな。
おいおい、殺し合いでもするつもりかよ。
そうなっても不思議じゃねえだろうな。ま、どちらが血ヘドを吐くかは分かりきってるけどよ。
言ってなよ。まあどっちにしてもお呼びじゃないってことさ。腰抜けの警察、まして君たちみたいな若造はね。
行くぞてめえら。
おっす。こちらも引き上げるよ。
了解だ。
困った人たちね。それにどちらもかなり本気みたいだったわ。
ああ、あの調子だと数日中にやり合うつもりだろう。血を見るぞ、あの様子じゃ。
でも課長からの任務は一応終えた形にはなりますし、これ以上は任務外なのでは。
いいや、それじゃあ本当の意味で任務を終わらせたことにはならない。ここで放置したら警察に対する市民の信頼はいつまでも回復できないだろ
まあ確かにそうね。
知ってしまった以上は何とかして止めるべきだわ。
でもよ、そいつは結構難しいんじゃないか。お互い仲良くしろなんて聞くような連中じゃないだろう。
そうだな。
Request support from HQ. Handle it ourselves. Well, they're not going to help us, so let's handle it.
本部に報告したところで頼りになるとは思えない。ここは自分たちで何とかするしかなさそうだ。
あら、報告するだけしてみたらどう？もしかしたら旧市街の巡回を強化してくれるかもしれないわ。
いや、多分あれだけ騒ぎを起こしているのに彼らは警察を気にもしてなかった。多分この旧市街は意図的に放置されてるんじゃないかと思う。
確かにデータベースによればここ最近旧市街での巡回が大幅に減らされているようです。予算の削減が名目らしいですが。
ビンゴってわけか。しかしそれならなおさら打つ手なしなんじゃねえか。いっそ俺たちが両チームに喧嘩を売って言うことを聞かせちまうか。
あのな、待てよ。そういえばどうしてあの2チームは潰し合うつもりなんだ。
どうしてって。
そりゃあ縄張り争いだの意地の張り合いってやつだろう。
いや、それだけじゃ普通本気の潰し合いにはならない。利害が絡んでいるならともかく町の不良同士のいざこざだ。どうして念入りに準備してまで徹底的に潰し合う必要がある。
驚きました。
ええ、私も。
なるほどね。
なんだよ、そんなに変なこと言ったかな。
さすが捜査官の資格を持っているだけはあるなって。
いいとこついてると思うぜ。見たところヘッド同士がそこまで険悪な関係って雰囲気でもなかったしな。
多分理由があるのではないかと。当事者以外は知らない本気で争うだけの理由が。
ああ、まさに俺もそう思ってさ。だったらやるべきことは一つだろ。
だな。
サーベルバイパーにテスタメンツ。まずはどちらに話を聞きに行くべきかしら。
Alright, well, we stop it there. This is audap for you. You've been watching Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero, running on the PlayStation 5. Again, this is a PlayStation 4 game, although it's barely that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.